So, about a month ago, I started working on the rebuild of my Azusa mini bike. And if you watched the first video, I told you guys about an issue I was having with sprockets. So, I just want to show you what that issue was. Okay, this is the original 72 tooth sprocket that came with my Azusa mini bike kit. This is also the same kit that you get at Harbor Freight. I think you can order it through Harbor Freight and Go-Kart or Karts. Let's see, Kart World and many other places that sell those Azusa kits. And I'm not really sure if this is necessary in an Azusa sprocket, but I see a lot of these sprockets on the market, and I got to warn you, they're not of good quality. So when I originally built this mini bike, what I did is I bought the kit from Kart World. I assembled the mini bike, put it together, and immediately had a problem with it. And I'll show you what these problems are. Okay, this piece is stamped. So this has just gone into a press and they've stamped it out. Not a very good quality piece, and I'll show you why. The problem I was having is this is out of round. This inner brake drum area is out of round. And what happens is when the brake shoes hit, say, this area and this area, it stops it, but then it turns free. So what it does is it turns free, gets real hard to turn, and then breaks loose and turns free again, because the brake assembly is round, but this drum is not. So it's out of round. That's the first thing. More than likely due to the pressing, by the way. Okay, second thing is it's not true. This thing was throwing chains left and right. And I checked this with my straight edge, and what happens is that because it's not true, it'll tend to throw the chain off. And it's not true because of the way it was stamped. And it's kind of hard to see here, but when I took my straight edge on there, like this side's okay, but over on the opposing side, it's bent in like this. And that just throws the chain out of round. So what I did years ago is I just loosened up the brake, and it wasn't quite so bad as far as the herky-jerky action goes, but it was still throwing chains, no matter how I aligned the motor on the mounts or spacers or anything. I just couldn't get it to stop throwing chains. By the way, the chain's new, so it wasn't a bad chain. So I'm cruising on the internet, getting ready to do this rebuild, and I see the guy brought back the old Taco Mini Bikes. And they are producing their own sprocket. Now, this is a 60 tooth, I think it was 50 or 60. And what they did is they pressed the drum here. The drum assembly is pressed. That's a pretty nice job. And what they did is they took, and I believe it's laser etched or laser cut this sprocket assembly out. Then what they did is they tack welded it onto the drum assembly. Now they claim that this is turned in a lathe, so I'm going to say that there's no herky-jerky action to it, and I'm going to assume that it's quite round. It seems to be quite true. I checked it in the shop compared to the other sprocket, and it's looking pretty good. So I think we're going to be okay with that. I ordered this direct from Taco Mini Bikes. It looks like it's going to be a nice piece. I got some new wheel bearings. What happened is this being out of round, throwing the chain and all of that, it actually ate a set of rear bearings in the TriStar wheels that I use. So this was bad news. And I think this is going to be a really nice piece here. I can't wait to throw it on. So anyway, just a little quick lesson on garbage sprockets, good sprocket. I called Kart World, by the way, when I ordered this kit and told them this. So it was probably 2 weeks after I got the order. I had the mini bike complete. I called Kart World to get them to send me a replacement, and they basically told me to go pound sand. So, not too impressed with that. Dealing with Taco, I dealt with uh, Taco's, factory direct, not through a distributor or anything. And it took them 2 weeks to process this order, which was a little lengthy. But they sent me this, and I think this was I paid $50 for the sprocket. I think they want $35 for this POS on the other websites. For the wheel bearings, I think they're 8206s. I'm not sure, can't remember, or 8806s or something. Anyway, those were $5 a piece, so that was a really good deal. And then they threw in 2 little taco stickers, which stickers are cool with me. So you win my heart over when you. If it took 2 weeks to ship, but I got 2 stickers out of it, I'm feeling good about it. I'm not going to complain. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And part 2's coming up. Getting the motor pretty much ready to roll. And the frame's painted. I'm going to give you a hint. It's not orange anymore. It's kind of a blue color. So that's going to be a fun build. All right. Thanks for watching.